booming under the Trump administration is now sinking as a result of the pandemic. One America's Jenn Pellegrino explains the strategy that enlists all Americans to ensure China pays for the damage.
We are here with Curtis Ellis, Executive Director of American Jobs Alliance. Curtis, thanks so much for taking time to join us there from New York.
Thank you so much for having me.
Curtis, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. The president commented this week that China will pay for the damages that they've caused as a result of this pandemic. How will he make them pay? How can we make them pay?
You have to consider that every dollar that China would pay us, if they actually were to agree to pay damages for the pandemic that they caused, every dollar they paid us would be a dollar that we gave to them in the first place. The United States is sending billions of dollars into China's treasury through purchases that we make in our stores, through the World Bank, which makes billions of dollars of loans and grants to China, through things like research projects. So we could make China pay very easily by not sending them our money. We're sending a message to Wall Street. Don't do business with China anymore. And importantly, we're sending a message to the politicians that need to grow a backbone and stand up to China.
That's a great message, Curtis, but will it be enough?
It will be enough. Look, as I say, boycott China, get out of China.us is not just about a consumer boycott. It's about sending a message to the government that we can't allow China to be feeding off of our money. And we are sending too much money. 70% of Americans say, get out of China, put restrictions on trade from China. This is about the Chinese Communist Party, which is a very malignant tumor on the world right now.
And some say they wouldn't mind seeing a Joe Biden as president. The president commented yesterday in an interview with Reuters that he believes that China wants him to lose re-election. What's your take on that?
Absolutely true. Beijing Biden is China's favored candidate to win election. President Trump is the first politician, the first person, and he's not a politician, but the first person to hold political office in the United States to stand up to China, to call China out for what it is. They are foursquare behind Joe Biden. His son is on their payroll. They gave his son $1.5 billion in his hedge fund. You look through all the people that would populate a Biden administration, they're all compromised by China. And perhaps nobody more compromised than Joe Biden himself. Just last year, he said, come on, man. They're not our competitors. They're good folks. He's stuck in the past. He's blinded. It's blind Biden and blind Beijing Biden. He is clearly would be far softer on China. He would get rid of the tariffs. He would try to go back to business as usual before, and that business as usual was destroying America.
Curtis Ellis, thank you so much for taking time to join us today.
Well, thank you.
We've been pretty frank with the American people that the shutting down of an economy is going to give us a few months of really, really startling data.